Iris, my baby dear, you're my sweet Iris.
Death Talk, episode 13. That's a very evil number. And I have an evil group of gentlemen here with me today. Scumbag Caleb, how are you doing?
No. Start over.
Mark, how's it going?
No.
It's going great.
Great. And Chris, hello.
Hey, what's up?
Caleb didn't like that intro.
He didn't, but I like it.
I know.
I think that name's gonna stick.
No, this isn't going to be a new thing, all right? Queem Chi.
Hashtag SBC.
So we've, I think I said it like the other day, right? I just called him Scumbag Caleb. And it just kind of
We're not talking about this. Every time you guys say some bullshit on the podcast, I get a bunch of people sending me messages like, chin up, champ.
Dude,
Hey,
it's okay.
can we just get quiet for 1 second? All together now. Scumbag Caleb.
Dun, dun, dun.
Scumbag Caleb. For those of you playing along at home, keeping score at home, that's to the tune of Cat Scratch Fever. So
Caleb's leaving. He's walking out. Caleb has left the podcast.
We don't need him. We don't really need him. So
he's done.
we do.
He's done.
He's being a typical scumbag.
Well, maybe Caleb will come back. And Mark, why don't you tell us about what's going on in the Deathwish newsroom over there?
Sure. Yeah. So a bunch of records came out last week on March 10th. Those were Harm's Way's Rust LP, the Self-Defense Family Creative Adult split. That was a split release with Run for Cover. The Self-Defense Family TOUCHE AMORE collaborative 7-inch that we put out. Eternal Sleep's Belief in the Truth of Nothing 7-inch, and Steel Nation's The Harder They Fall LP. All of those are all available and streaming online, so make sure you buy a copy of that. And right now, here at Deathwish, pre-orders are shipping for Curse 2 and Burning Love Down So Long Medicine Man. That will be out on March 24th, this coming Tuesday. So, just check that out, too. A couple cool records were announced that we're going to be putting out later this year. The first one is Cold Cave's Full Cold Moon LP. This is going to come out on June 16th. This is a collaboration of a bunch of 7-inches Cold Cave put out the past few years, I think.
It was previously only released on CD on
Heartworm. We had copies of the CD. So it's got new artwork and everything, so it's going to be really great. Also coming out on June 16th is the next installment of the Zodiac series for Fucked Up. It's called it's the Year of the Hare. This is going to be an LP with 2 songs. One's like 22 minutes long, and the other one's, I think, 8 minutes long. So it's going to be really cool. So be on the lookout for that. It's coming out June 16th. Cult Leader are currently recording their full-length debut for Deathwish at God City right now, so everyone should get excited for that. There's a 7-inch coming out. I wish I knew when the 7-inch is coming out. Rich, do you know?
Yeah, June 16th.
Oh, same day. Cool.
Same day. Yeah, we got a packed day that day.
Awesome. So there's going to be 2 new songs for the Cult Leader 7-inch coming out June 16th. You can check out a new Bitter End song from their LP coming out June 30th, and the LP is called Illusions of Dominance, and the song is called Power and Control. That's on the Deathwish YouTube page now, so give that a listen. It's really good. I just actually heard it for the first time before we started recording. It's awesome. And another note is we're starting a spring cleaning sale starting Friday, March 20th, which is when this podcast will go up. Tons of Deathwish and distro titles will be on sale. There's going to be a link in the show notes so you can get to that link as quickly as possible and buy as many things as you can. That's it.
Yeah, some deep discounts going on in the store. Caleb's working hard and getting all those sales together. So
yeah, those scummy sales, just getting them together.
So scummy, yeah. So so head over there and you'll be able to get a good deal on some records. So very cool, very cool. So thank you, Mark. Thank you for the news.
You got it.
Any update in the newsroom? Anything going on over there?
Yeah, Brian Williams still doesn't have a job.
He's still suspended.
Still suspended.
It's too bad.
And Chad is I got nothing about Chad.
Right, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Did you guys read about the
fucking Chad?
Did you guys read about the global street date change?
Yes.
I wanted to talk about that a little bit while we're here, just because it affects us and what we're doing, and probably a lot of other labels out there. So if you didn't read it, there's a bunch of articles out there, but we'll source the Pitchfork article about it. But there's going to be a change in street dates in the United States. They're going from Tuesdays, which they have been forever. I don't even know when that started. It's been forever. I don't for me at least. They're going to Fridays now, and that's to align with the rest of the world. So if you're listening and you're in Europe, you probably already get records on Fridays. So, but in the United States, we get records here on Tuesdays. I don't know. What do you guys feel? Any opinions on that? Is it a good thing, a bad thing? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, so everywhere else records were getting released on Fridays?
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, I believe everywhere else they come out on Fridays. So just like, movies, video games, things like that.
This article that we listed, the Pitchfork article, it says Blur's new album, The Magic Whip, will be out internationally on a Monday and on April 27th and April 28th in the U.S., which is a Tuesday. So this is saying that internationally they were put out on Mondays.
Oh, so that could be. Here's the thing, like it differs. So it's like different,
Okay, yeah.
I'll have to actually look into that. Maybe it's different for different countries, different territories, but
sure.
Maybe everyone's just going to go to Fridays now. So it could be, yeah. Actually, you might be right. I think it might be Mondays in some places. So,
so has it been the case in the past before? I feel like records leaking isn't as important anymore. It doesn't really happen as often as it did maybe 3 or 4 years ago or 5 years ago. But was it ever the case? I guess I just never paid attention. A record that was anticipated or people were excited about, if it came out internationally before it came out in the US, would it leak online because of an international release? Right?
Well, yeah, I think that's the issue. That I think the issue is that they would come out on a different day, and like different parts of the world would get it, and essentially once it's out there, it's out there. So
sure.
like it can get torrented, and anyone can download stuff. But yeah, no, I actually just looked it up, and I was actually wrong. The UK, France, Germany. I'm sorry, the UK and France release records on Mondays, and in Germany it's Fridays. So it's different from country to country. So yeah, I think everyone just wants to get on the same page as far as release dates go. And yes, you're right about the leaking of records, or torrenting, stealing, whatever. If they all come out on the same day, I'm not saying that's not going to happen. Of course, it's still going to happen, but at least everyone's kind of on a level playing field. They're not coming out days before, or maybe even a week before, whatever it may be. A U.S. street date. But some people have said that the argument against having it come out on Fridays is that like a lot of other things come out on Fridays, movies, video games, things like that. Typically come out on Fridays. Caleb, you're a big movie guy, unlike myself. Do you go to movies on Friday nights? Are you going the day that it comes out?
Not anymore, unless it's a Marvel movie.
No, okay, all right. Well,
I used to, but I not anymore.
No.
I see movies the day they come out.
And you're going on Fridays?
Yeah, I mean, not all the time, but if it's a movie I'm really excited about, yeah.
Okay. Do you think that would affect the day that you would maybe buy a record, or are you ordering online? Are you going to the store? Like, what are you typically doing?
As far as buying music?
Yeah.
Most times, if I'm excited about a record, I'm gonna pre-order it from the label or the band directly, probably. But
yeah, me too.
Unless it's like, and this isn't really many cases, unless it's like a major label band or something like that doesn't really have. I I don't know. Say if it's not getting released on vinyl and I'm gonna buy a CD, I'm probably just gonna stream it on Audio or Spotify or something. I'm not gonna go to a store to buy a CD, but
day of, maybe later or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know. I'm typically buying online, but still, I'm buying ahead of time. But I don't know. I think like there aren't that many. I mean, yeah, there are big movies, but I don't know whether. I guess we'll see. But I don't know whether the attention of the people on the internet who are interested in things will get shifted from one thing or another. Like, for instance, say, you know how everyone's been talking about this Kendrick Lamar record that came out this week?
Yeah, that's like wicked controversial.
Yeah, it's a great record. I've never really listened to him before, but I checked it out because everyone was talking about it, and I think it's very interesting. So did you see that? I saw a few days ago, the day it got released in 24 hours on Spotify. It's like an 80-minute album or something. It was streamed from beginning to end 9.6 million times in one day.
Yeah, and actually, I think I read that it was released a week earlier than it was supposed to. Like, it was supposed to be... Yeah, like, they said it was an accident or something went wrong because he was, like, tweeting, like, at Interscope Records, like, fuck you and shit, you know? Like...
yeah,
Chris, do you know more about it?
Because you can't go anywhere without talking about it.
Yeah, Chris, do you know more about it? Like, what actually happened?
I'm not quite sure. I know what you know, pretty much.
Okay, all right. Apparently, like, it was a mistake at someone at the label. That's what they say, at least. I don't know if I actually buy that. You know
somebody got fired.
Well, I don't know if I actually buy that, you know? Like, I don't know if that actually happened. I feel like it's kind of a stunt.
It could be publicity type stuff. But.
Yeah. So,
the point I'm trying to make is that like big releases like that, it may not affect us as much, but big releases like that, like people might have to, what you said, Interscope put it out, they might have to think twice about setting a release date ahead of time because it's like maybe, like Caleb said, one of those Marvel movies that are going to come out. And to be honest, when Avengers 2 comes out in May, you're going to see a lot of people talking about it on the internet like people are talking about Kendrick Lamar. So it's like, if a label says a record's going to come out a certain day and then the next, whatever, Hunger Games movie comes out in whenever it comes out, like, I don't know, it may shift things. I don't know, it might, like, lose whatever attention it might get on the internet, might get sucked into the movie thing. Or on the other spectrum, someone's like, oh, we're going to release a movie on this Friday. Oh, the new fucking Beyonce record's going to come out this day. Everyone's going to be talking about that and no one's going to go to the movies, you know?
Yeah. Or maybe, you know, on the other hand, too, movies and music and video games could kind of align with each other and do things together. You know what I mean? Like, we've seen that happen before.
That'd be cool.
Where, you know, a song or something was in a game or a movie and that helped sell records. So, I mean,
sure.
The other...
That could be cool, too, yeah.
Yeah. The other argument for it is that, you know, everyone's going to have the record come out on the same day, so no more having to have all these different street dates.
It's also you can go, you can finish.
Oh no, sorry. And you know, it's a Friday, so it's not a Tuesday. So, you know, what do you do on a Friday night? You usually go out somewhere, or Saturday after you're off. It's the weekend and you can go record shopping, and you know, it coming out on that Friday might make people be able to buy the new release quicker because you don't have to wait till the weekend to go to the store. You know what I mean? Like, you're already off, or
you're right,
or you're going out on a Friday night and you pass a record store and, oh yeah, I'll pick up a record while I'm here. So I don't know. You know, we'll have to wait and see, like, how it's, you know, if it's going to positively affect it or negatively affect it. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I don't know. I mean, there's arguments from both sides. So, but that's happening. I don't actually know when it's going to go into effect. So for right now, all of our street dates are Tuesdays. So it'll probably be at some point this year. But cool. It's cool to talk about. Caleb.
Yo, Wendy's hotboxing the office right now.
Wendy is not a person. Wendy's a dog. Just let everyone know. That's Angela's dog. Caleb, you're not a scumbag. I apologize for calling you a scumbag earlier.
I wish I could believe you.
I know you don't, but if you don't mind, I know you're mad at me, but don't be mad at the people listening to the podcast. Can you tell them about the cool new tunes?
Of course I will.
Okay, great.
Mark, are you still? I know what you said earlier today is that. Okay, yep, he's sticking with it. He's not going to sing it. So yeah, we have
Mark retired.
I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me. Are you going to sing it? Cool new tunes.
Okay.
He hates.
I don't know, Rich. Why don't you just like take one of the good ones and just paste it in every week?
I think the people like it live. I think they like it.
Yeah, I'm not a
Doing it
fucking
live is
caged
great.
monkey.
No, you're a performer.
They want a new rendition every week.
I feel like one of those like monkeys with the little like hats on the side, like on a leash with the like sad guy on the corner. You know what I mean?
When Paul Schaefer is playing in the intro to David Letterman's show, do you think he like just hits a play button?
He fucking
now
does
that
it
you
live,
compared
man.
me to Paul Schaefer, I'm so complimented. So here you go.
I think my headphones just broke.
Yeah, I hope so.
All right, Caleb, tell us about the cool new tunes.
All right. First up, we got the new LP from Jug Church called Swell. This is Pat from Self Defense Family. It's his, I don't know, I don't want to call it a side project, but I guess it's a side project. I don't know. They're awesome, so you check that out. We also got the Full of Hell MERZBOW collaboration. This is Full of Hell with the legendary Japanese noise artist MERZBOW. He's done a few other, like MERZBOW did a split with, or collaboration with Boris too, that we also have. That's out from Profound Lore, and A389 did the vinyl. So we just got those in, and we're pumped. We also got a bunch of new poppier releases from Matador. We're celebrating spring early here and listening to some awesome new stuff. So we got FKA Twigs, LP1, Purity Ring, Future Islands. You all right? Did you just... Yeah, no, I'm good. Never mind. Sorry, Wendy is killing me. Okay. ICEAGE, BELLE and SEBASTIAN, and a bunch more. Go check them out. Also, we started doing something new. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but we're going to start doing a distro title of the week every week.
I love it. I think it's great.
I'm glad. Me too. So the first week we did it was Elder's new LP, double LP, Lore. So, and that did really great. We love that release, and we're excited that people are checking it out. The distro title of the week this week is the TOUCHE AMORE La Dispute split collaboration. Yeah, it's in its 5th pressing now, and we just got 100-ish copies in the store, so they'll move fast. So go grab one while they're hot.
Yeah, that was out of press for a little bit, so every time we get it, we can't keep it in stock. So definitely want to go grab that soon if you're interested. And it's on transparent blue, correct?
It is on transparent blue.
All right, it has this like almost like accordion sort of insert cover.
Yeah, it's
that
neat.
has like a die cut on it, so it looks really cool. Another Nick Steinhardt design. So
yep, and also one of the members of La Dispute, I'm sorry, I forget which one, but
Adam Vass.
Yes, he did some art for it too. So
cool.
It's an artistic collaboration through and through.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's a very good looking record.
Yeah, no, it looks great.
And the songs are really good too. Jeremy sings on one of the La Dispute songs from TOUCHE AMORE, and vice versa. They both sing on each other's songs. So cool.
That's it. So yeah,
awesome.
I'm gonna go die now. Thanks, Wendy.
Well, you can't die yet because we have your segment coming up.
Oh, are you ready?
Well, first we have to tell the people that Film School with Rich is brought to you by Caleb and the Deathwish store this week.
Yes. So
what can the kids get this week if they put in this coupon code?
This week, if the kids, as you say, use the coupon code IRIS, they get a whopping 10% off everything in the store.
Their entire order.
Whole thing.
All right. And IRIS is IRIS. So put that in at checkout. Go to store.deathwishinc.com and you can use that on anything in the store.
And Iris would be who, Rich?
She is a character from Taxi Driver. Jodie Foster.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Let's talk about this. Let me pull up my notes.
Actually, hold on. I got a quick little follow-up from last week. You pull up your notes. I got this.
All right, cool.
So last week we talked about Fargo, and I mentioned the pre-credit sequence where they're like, this is 100% true story. I very lazily said that was the first time that was used as a device or whatever. And Jake actually mentioned a few earlier films that use this too. So the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which was in 1974, used it. And that was
that like loosely based on a true story? Or?
Yeah, that was loosely based off
and they said that they actually used it they said it was a true story in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, they based that off Ed Gein, I think, and a few other things maybe. But yeah, and also Faces of Death did it also in 1978, which Faces of Death actually like used some real footage, I believe. It's probably all fake. I don't remember now, but have you heard of Faces of Death, Rich? That was a big deal when I was younger.
All right, I don't know if I'm thinking of the wrong thing, but wasn't there like a series of like VHSs that like they did like fucked up shit and like?
Yes.
Is that the same thing?
Yep. It was like people killing themselves and then
I was never into
stuff.
that. I think I've
never seen it, but
I think I've seen. I don't really know. It kind of creeps me out too. I don't really like blood,
it was like a big deal in school because like the fucking weird creepy kid everyone would be like, oh, like he has this video. It's called Faces of Death.
Yeah.
And everybody be like, ooh, what's up with what's up with that kid? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so those are two earlier films that did that.
All right, cool. So let's talk about Taxi Driver.
What did you think?
Where should we start? What did
thumbs up or down?
It's a thumbs up. I mean,
thank God.
I'm not gonna give it a thumbs down. I didn't dislike it.
Would you give it 2 thumbs up?
No, I don't know. No, I don't think so.
I would give it 4 thumbs up.
So the movie is like extremely odd. It's just odd.
It's odd? Okay.
Yeah, it's just odd.
How so?
So one of the things I noticed pretty quickly is that they keep playing the same song over and over and over, like in between scenes or like.
It's called a theme.
I know, but like.
It's the theme of the movie, and it's awesome.
I don't, and you know, spoiler alert. I mean, I guess if you're listening to this and you haven't seen the movie, you should probably like fast forward in the podcast if you don't want to get spoiled. But this movie's been out for a while.
And then, watch it now, please.
Yes, pause it and go watch it. But that song ends up being the song that the what the hell's his name? The pimp. He's playing on his record player towards the end of the movie.
Is he?
Right. Yeah, you didn't notice that?
When he's dancing with Iris?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
It probably is. I don't know.
I think it is. But yeah, that was I don't know why that. I mean, I guess why was the same song playing over and over again?
Because it's the main theme of the movie.
Yeah, but just because the main theme doesn't have to get played over and over.
Okay, first of all, it wasn't. Yes, it's used a lot because it's.
That's
the
not
main
a thing.
Theme.
I don't think.
Yes,
that's
it is
a thing
a thing
in movies.
Okay, some movies I don't know. I'm trying to think. What's the theme to Independence Day? You don't know, but you'll know the theme.
I don't know.
From
It's
Taxi
like
Driver.
aliens blowing up shit. That's the theme. Just explosions.
I meant the music.
And Will Smith being cool.
Okay, well, it's the main theme, but there's also a few other like motifs or whatever you want to call them to the theme that are used throughout the film.
It's not like It's not like the Star Wars theme gets played every time throughout the movie.
Watch Star Wars and listen. Yes, the themes are used a hell of a lot.
Okay, all right. I'm wrong. Okay, fair enough. So Robert De Niro's in this. A young Robert De Niro.
Dude, he was looking good.
He was 20. He was 26 in the movie. I don't know if he was actually 26 in real life. I remember him saying he was like 26. Right?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably around there. Oh, you mean in his character?
Yeah.
I don't know how. I don't remember how old he actually was.
I really didn't know what to expect. Like it seemed like throughout the movie he was getting crazier and crazier almost. You know what I mean? Like he get a little bit more crazy and just doing these like crazy things. The gun thing that he built on his arm, like that was cool as shit. Don't you think?
Yeah.
That was cool.
That's one of the first things you're pointing out.
Yeah.
That was badass.
That was cool. I liked it. I liked the gun thing. Like it was on like this little like
he used like a shelf
rail, like a rail of it was cool. So you're gonna be blown away at this. What I'm gonna say next.
Okay, I'm sitting down.
So I've gone through my life. I'm 30 years old, by the way. Mm-hmm. I've been on this planet for 30 years. I'm a fresh 30. Okay. Mm-hmm. I didn't realize that you talking to me that came from this movie.
Yes.
I had no clue. I had no clue where it ever came from, but I knew it.
Success.
Yeah, no clue. No clue that it ever came from this. Did you guys know that? Mark didn't know it because he hasn't seen the movie either.
He hasn't seen the movie yet.
Nope, so. I didn't know it.
So yeah, this is where it comes from. And I had no idea.
Fun fact, that was improv.
I heard that. I actually heard that. I don't know where I heard that before, but I didn't know it was from this movie. I had no clue. I guess the whole like relationship between him and I forget her name. Is it Betsy? Is it Sybil Shepherd?
Yes.
In the movie, was kind of a build up of. Well, he seemed like an okay guy, and then like he just kind of got a little crazier. And
yeah, he's a lonely guy trying to make connections, and he keeps failing.
He brought her to like an adult film.
Yes, he did.
Which was like.
Do you?
I didn't get.
Question about that.
Yeah.
Okay, do you think he's purposely bringing her there, like I want to sabotage this date, or do you think he like truly doesn't know any better and he's like, I guess like this is something people do? What do you think?
There's so many questions with this movie.
I know,
and we haven't got to the end yet, but like the end was just so questionable. I had that, but I don't know.
I want to talk to you about the end, but we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. I don't know. I don't know why he would have brought her there. It doesn't make any sense. Like I guess he would know better. He seemed like when he was talking to her at the diner that he had, some sort of level-headedness and kind of knew what was going on. But
yeah, but he's not quite there socially. Don't forget, he also the first time we see him go to the porn theater, he tries to like chat up the girl working the concession stand. Which is like totally like, don't do that. That's like a common sense thing. So like, does he know better? I don't know.
And we don't know much of his background. All we know is that he was in the Vietnam War, right?
Yeah,
he's a war veteran.
How awesome was his job interview, where they just ask, "What's your record? Clean? Can you work holidays? Work anytime, anywhere?" It's like the easiest interview
ever. He wanted to work
ever.
overnight. He wanted to work like the off hours. I thought another interesting scene was when he brought the gentleman to the apartment building, and he saw like his wife was in an apartment with another guy. You know that scene?
That is a very interesting scene. Do you know who that person in the back was?
I don't.
That is the director. That's Martin Scorsese.
Oh, that was Martin Scorsese. Okay,
yep.
Cool. I don't know what to think of that, because it was another scene where you thought like, oh, well, maybe this guy is okay, like because he kind of just sat there and was just like didn't really say anything. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And well, this guy was like, you know, I'm gonna go in there and kill this other guy because, you know, he's messing around with my wife, sort of thing.
Yeah, and he's gonna kill her too, he said.
Yeah, but you know, Travis didn't really say anything. He just sat there and kind of.
Exactly. Like, how would you react? Is that a normal reaction? I don't know.
No. I'd probably, you know, tell the guy
you have to get out of here.
Yeah. So.
But I mean, would you be scared and just kind of like be like, okay, yeah,
just get out of my taxi, like, you know,
like I don't know,
get out of here. Yeah. So, you know, towards the end of the movie, he like throughout the whole movie, he's like training. And we don't really know what he's training for. Everyone kind of figures he's training to like kill this this senator. Mm-hmm. Because the only reason I can think that he'd want to kill the senator is because of Betsy kind of rejecting him.
This is one of the things I wanted to ask you about. Yeah, that's awesome. Good. Yeah, I was curious. I wanted to ask you why do you think he decided to assassinate Palantine? You think it's to get back? You think it's to get back at Betsy?
Yeah, like because she rejected him.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think?
I don't know for sure. I'm definitely on your side there. I think he's, like I said, he keeps trying to connect with people. He fails with Betsy, and then like Palantine gets in his cab, and he's like, "Oh shit!" And he tries to connect with him. And
yeah, you're right about that. I forgot about that.
And Palantine just kind of doesn't really shrug him off, but he just kind of like, yeah, this guy's a bit of a whack
something
job,
wrong with this guy. Like, I'm not gonna like engage him anymore. And
exactly.
You know,
so like he fails again, and he's kind of like, you know what, like, fuck it, I'm taking this guy out. I don't know.
I loved all like the scenes of him like practicing, like pulling his gun out and stuff. Like, I thought that was like really cool. And
did you like him holding his fist over the flame? How long do you do that for?
Yeah. And there was like some other like just little things, and I don't know how that kind of adds to his character, but he loved like Coca-Cola, just like always getting a Coca-Cola. You know,
was it? I thought it was like whiskey.
Well, no, he was always getting like a Coca-Cola. Like he always drinking Coca-Colas, and
he's got to stay up, man. I mean, he was always eating Doritos.
Do you notice that?
I didn't notice that. You notice such small things.
Yeah. So I'm trying to pay attention, you know.
Well, that's good. I mean,
but then he said he's like, I got to get my body in shape, blah, blah, blah. And no one really knows like what he's getting in shape for. Like, what do you?
Well, I mean, he's going soft. He sits in a cab 12 hours.
Yeah, you're right. And so yeah, this guy sells him some guns and shoots some guy that tries to rob a convenience store, and then just walks out. Like, no big deal. And then I guess, should we talk about the ending now? Sure.
Well, I wanted to point out one other scene that is probably my favorite scene. I don't know. The conversation he has with Wizard, the other cabbie. You remember him?
Yes. The guy. Wait, the one from oh my god, that TV show. Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yep, the grandpa.
That's how I knew him. I was like, I know that guy from somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's awesome. I love that scene so much because, again, he's trying to connect with somebody, and it seems so realistic. Him trying to explain how he feels. He's just like, I'm like I got bad thoughts. Like, I want to do something. And Wizard has no fucking idea what he's trying to say. And he just gives him like generic, like, well, you're fucking cabbie, you know, whatever, you'll be fine. And he's just like, damn it, no one gets it, you know?
Yeah. No, I understand.
I love that scene.
I understand. So he ends up meeting this girl like runs into his cab and kind of tries to get away or something, and he ends up seeing her again in another area of town, and
he runs into her like 3 or 4 times, I think.
Yeah. Finds out she's a prostitute.
Yes, and 12.
Was she 12?
She's 12. That's what they said, at least.
I didn't even catch that. That's fucked up. Yeah. So he goes there and he says he's gonna like try to save her or whatever, but then she kind of says like, I don't want to be saved or whatever. You know?
Mm-hmm. Do you question about this? This is something else I wanted to talk about. Do you think she was complacent in her life in New York, or do you think she was being like held against her will? What do you think?
Dude, I don't know. I'm assuming
it's kind of hard.
I'm assuming
she's
it was
12,
kind of
you know.
Yeah, she obviously couldn't make the right decisions.
But like she did run away from home. But
yeah,
then again, she's 12.
I think it was a little bit of both. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you think she needed saving from Travis Bickle?
She needed saving from. Well, what do you mean? Like, why did she need?
Sorry. Did she need Travis Bickle to save her to the extent he did? You know what I mean?
Well, so that's the whole controversial thing about the movie, is that, all right, let me talk about this scene. When Travis Bickle shoots off that guy's hand, so awesome. It was wicked cool. The shooting in the movie is like really cool. It's like, it's not like overly...
It's super gritty.
Yeah, it's not like overly... Look, I don't know. I don't know if a shot, one of those guns would shoot, like, blow off someone's hand.
Oh, definitely.
I don't use guns, so I have no clue if that would actually happen, but it didn't seem overly fake. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, the violence in this movie was a huge deal when it came out.
Very controversial.
He had to desaturate the whole ending of the film. I don't know if you noticed, but when he goes into the apartment complex and starts shooting it up, like, it's desaturated so the blood isn't as bright, so he could get an R rating.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was a big deal. I mean,
so that was
it's
cool.
Still, the violence still, like, it's rough just watching it now, you know?
Yeah, what a great scene. And then, dude, right at the end, I'm like, oh man, he's gonna kill himself, and there's no bullets left.
Oh,
so cool.
Okay, and another thing. So you didn't know what the "You Talking to Me" thing was from.
No.
You've definitely seen the poster of De Niro with the mohawk, pointing the bloody finger at his head like a gun.
Yes.
That's in every fucking dorm ever.
Yes.
Okay, so you have seen that before. You just like, I don't know what this is?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know. I never knew what it was.
Okay, cool. Well, now you know. Awesome.
I know. So, yeah, the ending is fantastic and super controversial. Like, I usually don't do this, but like, I went and looked it up after the movie, like, because I thought I missed something. You know what I mean? Like, I thought I was like, did I miss something? And I watched the last scene of him driving Betsy home.
Oh, there's another thing we need to talk about.
So yeah, and nobody really knows what exactly that's all about. Like, is that
okay? Yeah. So here's the deal.
Is that him dying, and like this is a fake thing?
Exactly.
Or did this really happen? And like he ends up being a hero, which is just like, how is this crazy guy a hero? Like, it makes no sense. Like, he didn't try. I mean, we think he wasn't trying to be a hero. He just thought he was doing something. Maybe he thought he was just doing something good for this girl, but
he definitely thought that.
Yeah. But that last scene is wicked controversial.
Yeah, like because the epilogue after like the shootout, the epilogue is another thing. And like, you notice the that bird's eye view shot where it just follows the carnage through and out.
Yes, that was wicked cool.
One of the best shots ever.
Yeah.
Of all time.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, like, this is just like a theory, but a lot of people say that's like God's point of view, and then from that point on, like, he's dead, and the epilogue is his, like, either last thoughts of like, oh, this is what's gonna happen because like I'm a hero, and like, you know, I'm gonna get praised from the media, and Iris's family are gonna love me and thank me forever, blah blah blah, and then Betsy's gonna come back, and like I'm gonna win everybody over.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that's not true. It's just an awesome shot. And then
did you read the theory of him, the fact that he disappeared in the rear view mirror means that he was a ghost?
Yeah, come on, that's dumb.
Well, he does. I mean, I had to rewatch it to see like if that really happened.
There's a quick little when he checks the rear mirror.
He disappears in the rear view mirror.
No, that's I hate that.
You don't like that? Okay.
No, that's terrible. Right. That makes no sense because the whole movie is played it's so like real, and then like, oh, he's a ghost. No, that's too like cheesy.
Okay.
supposedly, I think, according to Paul Schrader, the writer, the whole epilogue is supposed to be like real, and it's not a dream sequence or anything. But
so he really got like the letter from the parents of Iris that said like thank you, blah blah blah.
Yeah, supposedly, and I like to see it as, when I watch the film, I like to think of it as like this is really happening, because like, you know, it's fucked up, but you know, you assassinate a senator and you're a monster, that's obviously bad. But you know, you assassinate some low-level criminals and like pimps, and you're the fucking man. Yeah,
it's definitely a well, they said it was kind of like a I don't want to say a call on, or he was criticizing media, basically. The movie was like criticizing media and how they can just drive any type of story.
Exactly, they can spin it whatever way they want.
Well, that was a very good. You know, this is your personal favorite, right, Caleb?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's hard to say. It's Evil Dead, the Evil Dead trilogy, and Taxi Driver are like my number ones.
Well, another great recommendation from Caleb. Caleb is our movie professional in the office. So, thanks for recommending this one. This was a good one.
No problem. I have a few little. I know you're not going to watch them, but I want to do them anyways because I like to think someone out there is doing the extra credit.
What's the extra credit this week?
The Deer Hunter and Mean Streets.
Okay.
Mean Streets is the film Scorsese did before this, and it's Harvey Keitel and Robert De Niro together. Also, it's really good. It's got the same kind of New York underbelly, like gritty vibe. It's really good. And The Deer Hunter, I like to think, is actually like a really good double feature with Taxi Driver if you watch The Deer Hunter first, because it takes place like. It has to do with the Vietnam War. Robert De Niro and his friends, family, blah, 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 go to the Vietnam War and they come back. And it's that actually might be a good one to do one day for film school. But I don't know. Well, anyways, we talked
a lot about this movie. That's cool.
I know. I'm going
There's a lot to talk about. So
are you ready for next week?
Yes. Let me know what's going on for next week.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. Oh wait, is that
Indiana Jones? Yes.
I went on that ride in Disney World once. What do I have to watch the movie for?
Because you haven't seen it.
No, I have not. You're right about that.
Have you seen any of them?
No.
Okay. Awesome. Oh. Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay, I'm gonna watch that next week. So everyone, you should watch as well, and we'll.
Yes. Sorry, we went long. What's next?
Yes, we did. Okay, cool. And one more time, if you want to get 10% off your order, just use the code IRIS, IRIS, at checkout at store.deathwishing.com. And that's brought to you by Caleb and Film School with Rich.
Film school, excellent.
Party time.
Swing.
All right, Chris, tell us about the tours going on.
Okay, Mark, do you want to bring me in?
Oh yeah, so Chris is going to talk about some tours.
I wanted a little jingle.
So good.
That's good. Thanks, Mark.
Step aside, Kendrick.
You never let me down. Okay, so we don't really have any new announcements this week, but we have some follow-up tours information. Converge starts their tour next week with At the Gates in Vallon Ferry on March 27th through April 12th. Code Orange, Cold World, and Harm's Way will be playing United Blood in Richmond, Virginia on March 28th. Cult Leader starts their tour with Old Wounds on March 24th through April 4th. And Self-Defense Family's tour with McThaverscan is still underway March 24th through April 4th. And McThaverscan is now in the country, so you can check them out.
Good.
So,
good. And I've heard different things about how to pronounce their name. So I've been pronouncing it the same way as you, Chris, MacTaverscan. But I heard someone say MacTaverscan.
Yeah, Patrick said at the show that I guess they pronounce the TH as just a T.
Okay.
And then also Jeff from Run for Cover was on a podcast and someone asked him how to pronounce it, and he just said without the H too, so it's just MacTaverscan, I guess.
Okay. There we go.
That'll take some getting used to.
Yes, you will have to fix it.
Although the first name's already taken a while to get used to, but...
There we go.
Well, for next time. So for more tour info and updates, please visit deathwishinc.com/tours.
Cool. I hope everyone goes to a show. Go see a show.
Go.
It's about that time for the questions. Now we have multiple ways that we like to connect with the people that are listening to this show. We have the hashtag #AskDeathTalk. That's on Twitter. So use that if you want to send a question or some feedback. We have the email deathtalk@deathwishinc.com. And we have a new way, guys. A new way for everyone to connect with us doing the show. And we hope you guys utilize this. I think it'll be fun. We have the Death Talk Hotline. It's set up. It's ready to go. When you call in, you'll hear Mark's beautiful voice on the answering machine there. So,
does he sing it?
No, he doesn't sing it. He doesn't sing it.
Okay.
So we set up a phone number. You can call it, and you can leave a message. You can leave anything you want. You can, if you want, you can leave a question. You can leave maybe a comment, but we'll actually play it on the show. So if you want to call in, you can do that. If you want to call in, the number is 754-70-D-TALK. So that's 754-703-8255. Now, we'll put that number in the show notes, obviously, so you can get it easier. But so just think it's 754-70-D-TALK. And you can leave whatever you want. You know, it's a message, so you have to be somewhat brief. But call in. We want to hear you. We want to play your message on the show. So just to let you know, it's only for the U.S. So we can't take international numbers, but it's only U.S. But give it a call. Be cool. Get played on the podcast. So hopefully we'll have some of those next week to share with everyone. But for now, let's take a look at some of the questions and comments that we got this week. This one's from Twitter. This is from at Yuli Cloud Strife. That's his name on Twitter. He says, definitely check out Mulholland Drive. That movie is a monster and will be such a great movie to discuss.
That is
Caleb,
a great one.
You asked the people to send in some suggestions. Maybe you can add that to the list.
That is on the list.
Okay, all right. So that's coming up.
I love that one. I'm pretty sure you would hate it.
Okay, all right.
But we should make you watch it because it'll be great.
We also got an email. This was from Matt Angelchik. I'm sorry if I just totally destroyed your name. I'm sorry.
Angle kick.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
He was making a dumb joke.
Oh, typical.
You fucks.
Matt says, this isn't a question, but I just wanted to say I'm glad you guys are having Rich watch all these movies he's never seen.
Woohoo!
Seems to be a popular segment, Caleb.
That's awesome.
I'm glad you guys like it. I'm pretty far out of the loop when it comes to movies, and I finally watched Fight Club Wednesday after a crazy shift at work.
Nice.
Fight Club. I've seen that one.
You've seen that one?
Yeah.
Good.
You like that one, Caleb?
Yeah.
Cool.
Thumbs up, Rich?
He also says Independence Day was pretty sick, by the way. I just wanted to mention that.
Oh, of course. Yes. Gotta throw that in there.
We have a lot of people that are on my side about this movie.
I'm not against Independence Day. It's just I don't think it's favorite movie quality.
Dude, it's a work of art. It's a fantastic movie.
That's fine.
He also says Thanks for putting out this podcast. It's always nice to listen to it after coming home from a ridiculous shift at work, playing Diablo. That's cool. Last episode was hilarious. Well, thank you, Matt. Thanks for writing in, and thanks for listening. That's very cool of you. I think I'm funny. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but
You're okay.
all right. Well, sorry. Well, that's it for. We had just got a few things for feedback. So yeah, call us if you want to send a message or record a message. One more time, that's 754-70-DTALK. So go do that now. Give us a call. Leave a message. Listen to Mark's voice.
I'm really excited to start getting messages.
Yeah, just call if you just want to listen to Mark's voice. You know.
Or just like if you just want to talk, if you're just having like a hard day, like
So
tell us about it.
We'll listen.
you can give me your address. I'll send you some soup.
we were
Mark
recording
does love soup,
the answering machine thing, like the message, and it took Mark like 10 times to get it right. He kept on fucking it up hard.
I haven't
Great,
listened
yeah.
to it yet. I need
That's
to.
definitely information I would love to be shared. Because Rich was like, "Oh my god, there was a printer in the recording. There was a printer printing out a piece of paper."
We couldn't hear you, man.
Yeah. Did everyone think that was Rich talking when I just did my impression
It was
of him?
spot on. I had to look up.
I thought that was Rich. So.
Yeah, I'm just tricking the listeners left and right. Who's even talking anymore?
Oh my
Wait, do it
God.
again.
Oh my god, my name's Rich.
Rich,
Taxi
shut
driver
up.
was
Mark's
so
talking.
fucking good. I'm gonna go play my Nintendo Wii.
We're not at what we're into yet, Rich. Stop interrupting Mark.
Sorry, scumbag Caleb.
He got you. All right. Well, let's do what we're into, guys. What do you guys been watching? What have you guys been listening to? What have you guys been playing? What have you guys been eating? What's going on? Mark, what do you got for us?
Okay, you said eating, and it reminded me that grapefruit is awesome. So I've been eating a lot of grapefruit.
Yes,
Grapefruit what? Not
every day.
grapefruit.
Just grapefruit. It's awesome.
Not juice.
Juice.
No.
Yeah, great. Awesome. No, grapefruit in general is great, but a record I've listened to a bunch is a record. Yeah, they're really good. Big fan. Caleb, are you laughing at me right now?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, sorry. I saw your eyes closed. I thought you were fucking with me.
Oh no, my eyes are just twitching like crazy.
Okay. So, record I've been really into, I can actually thank for Rich because he told me to listen to Merchandise. The record's called After the End. It came out last year, and it's awesome. I liked it. I started listening to it more, and now I'm listening to it every day. It's really good. So, they're called Merchandise. It's called After the End. They're on tour with Title Fight right now.
Oh, are they really?
They're labeled.
Yeah, it's
no, never mind.
No, yeah, they're on 480, but
yeah.
It's Title Fight and Power Trip are opening up for Title Fight, which is a
Power
very
Trip?
entertaining show. Yeah, Power Trip,
All right.
Merchandise, and Title Fight.
That's cool.
Wow.
I wish that they were on the East Coast leg. It's like La Dispute and Hotelier are on like the East Coast side. But anyways, Chris, what about you?
I've been watching that show Broad City on Comedy Central.
Nice.
It's pretty funny. It's kind of like a Workaholics kind of vibe.
Yo,
Just
it's
like-
very funny. I just started watching that like last week. It's really funny.
Yeah.
It makes me sad that I don't have cable.
Hulu Plus, dude.
Why don't you download it illegally? Durr.
Really, Chris? Wow. Do you want
Why
to take
you
that back?
download illegally?
Dude,
I did.
I follow the law.
yeah, like they're listening to this. They're gonna fucking arrest you.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they
Oh,
put a
no.
lot of work into
The
that. Do we
NSA.
want people to just download all of the Deathwish releases illegally? By the way, they're available to stream on Bandcamp right now.
Wow, Caleb.
All right, relax with selling things, Caleb. It's pretty gross.
Sorry, I was just pulling a Mark.
Yeah, definitely.
Mark hasn't done that in a while.
I know.
He's been
Yeah,
good.
because you guys berated me about it. Mark, why are you in such a bad mood? Stop selling things. Stop trying to make money for your job.
Fucking
Yo,
salesman
Great
over
guys.
here.
Yo, next week, Send in some questions. Let us know how much you love Mark, because he's bummed on the podcast, and we all know he's the life of the podcast. So he needs to know it though. So
yeah, just send some love to Mark.
This is terrible.
Caleb, what are you into this week?
I watched the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt on Netflix.
Unbreakable, they alive, damn it, it's a miracle.
Yep, watch that. That's pretty good.
Females are strong as hell. Sorry,
is that
continue.
the theme song?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See,
I didn't know.
That just proved my point, Mark.
How is that show?
Wait, Chris, have you watched it?
I watched the pilot.
Oh, okay.
That was it. But like I said, I've been watching Broad City, so
Sure.
maybe I'll watch that next.
It's good. It's pretty funny. It's the new Tina Fey show.
Cool.
Check it out. I've also been listening to this band Milky White. They have a self-titled 7-inch out on Bitter Melody Records. It's really good. It's on the staff picks this week. So
yeah,
listen
it
to
is.
that.
I listened to that song. It's good.
It's real good.
Yeah. Have you guys noticed how muscular and fit I've been recently?
I've been
every day.
Actually,
I haven't. No, I haven't noticed.
You going
every day that passes, you go downstairs and Caleb and I are like, "Yo, who's that yoked up dude that just walked in?"
Dude, I've been Wii fitting hard every day.
Trying to get that beach bod.
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Nice.
Summertime's right around the corner.
Rich in a Speedo.
Yeah, I have. I've been.
Check the show notes. There'll be photos of Rich in a Speedo.
Every day.
Spring Appreciation Day.
Past 3 weeks, I've done it every day. Hard.
How many
Burning
sit-ups in a row
calories.
can you do?
How many what?
Sit-ups in a row can you do?
Oh, sit-ups, easy. 50, 100,
Damn,
1,000.
Son.
Wherever
Is
you
50
want.
real?
So yeah, you guys should do Wii Fit.
He's ignoring.
That's what I've been doing. I've been into working out.
Dude,
burning calories.
And it shows. Like, I'm scared to argue with
Working
you.
out and just living the vape life.
Exactly, yeah. I'm just going to flip over all your desks soon.
Dude,
I hope so.
Dude,
Cool.
just wait until summer rolls around. Rich is going down to Vape God. Chill, bro.
Okay, vape life.
Oh, man. All right. Well, that's it. Now we're getting ridiculous.
Oh, can I also add one more thing?
Sure.
Just found out about whippets. That's so funny.
don't
Mark,
do whippets.
Mark has been going...
Okay, it's not something I'm like into because I haven't done it.
Yes, it is. No.
I probably will never do it, but I think it's so funny that it's just fucking whipped cream.
Scratch
It's like, what?
merchandise. Mark's into whippets this week. All he says every day is, yo, whippets, whippet.
I used to work at a grocery store, and almost like on every Friday or Saturday night, we'd have to actually keep some whipped cream in the back room because people would literally just buy the entire shelf, and we knew that obviously they were using it for that.
Getting twisted.
Get at this isn't a new thing.
No, not at all. And
I feel like a grandpa right now.
no, not at all. And
Someone's got to keep me up on drug culture.
at one point, it was so bad that they were IDing people to buy whipped cream.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not even lying.
my
That actually happened at the grocery store I worked at. So
You can only whip it if you're of age.
What if it's just Sunday?
well, that's it. Thank you for listening to this episode of Death Talk. You can subscribe to our podcast. Just go to iTunes, search Deathwish Inc. or your preferred podcast application.
Fuck.
Whippets will be in the link.
You can also listen to it on YouTube, and we put it up every episode there. So go listen to it there. Share it. Let everyone know how much you love Death Talk. And again, you can email us deathtalk@Deathwish Inc. Use the hashtag AskDeathTalk on Twitter, or give us a call 750-70-DTalk.
Keep recommending movies too.
Yeah,
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, keep it going. We love when everyone participates in the show. So thanks for listening, and have a wonderful rest of your day.
Scumbag Caleb, fuck you guys forever.